How's it going, everybody? This is Steve, aka Steve Ninja, and welcome to my channel. So, I've actually did one run through of this earlier. This is the first time I've ever used StreamYard, and it kind of worked out okay. But as far as downloading it, yeah, I don't know how it's all going to be set up as far as if they'll charge me for it or not. But if I try to download it, so I decided just to do it live, and maybe I could do it a little bit better than I did the first time. And my birthday is actually going to be about 30 minutes from now. I'm going to be 49. So I thought maybe I'll do this before while I'm still 48, still take care of that. But tonight I'm going to do a tier ranking of Quentin Tarantino's movies. I was going to do just a standard ranking, but I thought maybe I should try to do a StreamYard just to try something different. And, YouTube's all about learning new things, and you kind of had to be kind of bold and take chances. And so I think I can do this a little better. This is my banner. Change it to that. Steve Ninja presents Quentin Tarantino's movies tier list from Excelsior Movie Reviews. That's the name of my channel. My channel used to be called Steve Ninja, and then earlier this year I decided to change it to Excelsior Movie Reviews because nobody could ever find my channel before, and it didn't really sound like it was a channel that had content on it. So I wanted to make it sound like a real channel, and maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't know, but Steve Ninja is my name. It's still my kind of username kind of thing, but and my name is Steve. So, but I like I said, I did this earlier, and I think it worked out pretty well. I have to use the tier list, tier maker, and switch it over. So I'm going to try that here, and you should see me on the bottom there, and I've got I'm just doing the 10 movies from Quentin Tarantino. I'm not doing not listing 4 rooms, which he only did like one segment of. And he also wrote True Romance, and he also did Natural Born Killers. I'm not including those. Obviously the tier maker didn't put those in here. Just the 10 movies that he's directed, full length features. So it's kind of exciting here just to do something a little bit different. And I'm going to show the actual full list here. And I've got it listed. I've got it broken down into 5 parts instead of doing like S, through D or whatever, like the standard. I did perfect movies, nearly flawless, bold choices, good but flawed, and I've got fun listed there. And I'll explain further what those are. As far as I'll start off here, and I've got all of his movies here, and but as far as fun, I'm gonna just start off with this one. It's one of the Grindhouse movies that he did that with Planet Terror with Robert Rodriguez, and I'm gonna list it as fun. It's not a perfect movie at all. His other 9 movies are much better than that. But I think that just the point of doing a Grindhouse movie is doing something fun, and it's starring Kurt Russell. This is released in 2007. I love those. When those were released on DVD originally, they had 2 separate DVDs, not together, and it didn't include the commercials, which everyone that saw the Grindhouse, the double feature in the theater, love the fake movie trailers that happened in between. I think I think as far as this, on the 2-disc collector's edition, I think the trailers are included with Planet Terror, and then Death Proof is on a separate disc. But I think it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like more like an honorable mention sort of, but I think it's just Kurt Russell's a legend to me, and I love the Snake Plissken character. I love Big Trouble in Little China is really great, and The Thing, obviously, really great movie. So Kurt Russell's always an icon to me when I was a kid, and so I can't really put this movie down. It's listed as fun. It's not to be taken too seriously, and Quentin Tarantino kind of is a little bit ashamed of the movie, and he shouldn't be, because I don't think it tarnishes any of his other movies that were more critically acclaimed. Just something fun he did, and just with his friend Robert Rodriguez, So it should be, it is what it is, it should be taken that way. So, and that's so like I said, 2007. I'm gonna just skip around here. As far as perfect movies, obviously, I think the easy choice here would be Pulp Fiction. Move that up there. That's released in 1994. John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Tim Roth, Bruce Willis. Great movie. This is his second movie. Following Reservoir Dogs. It was critically acclaimed. Fans really loved it. It was just a big hit, and Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction are the reason why he has a career, just because of people loved his style, loved his his dialogue. His movies tend to be a little bit longer than they probably need to be, but Pulp Fiction, I just had to put it up there. But um, as far as good but flawed, I'm going to put this one. Some people may not agree with this, and you leave in the comments. Put your rankings in there. This is just my opinion. It's just I like this movie a lot, but it's it's not as good as the first one. But that's a Kill Bill Volume One or Volume Two. This is a Uma Thurman, David Carradine. This was released in 2004. It was obviously the end of the second part of the story. I just think the first one was so much better and more fun and a lot more action, and just I enjoy the first one so much more than the second one. But there's a lot about the second one I like as well. It's just maybe a little bit slightly too long and just not enough action. It's a little too much exposition, and it's more of the I guess the revenge part of the story. But I still love it. But I consider that good but flawed. As far as nearly flawless, I already mentioned this one. It's Reservoir Dogs. This is released in 1992. It has Tim Roth, Harvey Keitel, Steve Buscemi, Michael Madsen, Chris Penn, the late the late Chris Penn, the brother of Sean Penn, and of course Quentin Tarantino is in it as well. Does his acting debut as well as his director debut. But actually, he is in Four Rooms, but that came later. So I think it is his debut as an actor, and he was also in From Dusk Till Dawn, which he's not bad in that movie either. Co-wrote that with Robert Rodriguez as well, but didn't include that in this list, obviously, because he didn't direct it. But as far as let's go to bold choices here, just to talk about these a little bit more. But I've got Django Unchained listed here. This was Django Unchained was released in 2012. Starring Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kerry Washington, and Samuel L. Jackson. Obviously, this movie's really bold. I think there's another movie called Django that was released in the 70s. It's kind of the inspiration for this movie, sort of. But the movie's really violent, and it doesn't sugarcoat things at all as far as that period of time, I guess. I don't want to go into it too much, but Christoph Waltz won an Oscar for this, and he's great in this. It's the second movie he had done with Quentin Tarantino, and I'll explain the other one. Also listed under bold choices, and that is this one, The Hateful Eight. This was released in 2015. It's Samuel L. Jackson, Kurt Russell, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Tim Roth, Walton Goggins, Michael Madsen, and Bruce Dern. This movie is definitely heavily dialogue driven, which is something Quentin Tarantino loves. He loves exposition and dialogue, and he loves that. But it really works in this movie. It might be just slightly too long, but I think it's great. When I saw it in the theater, I thought, wow, that's amazing how it all worked out. And Kurt Russell was great in it as well. But as far as let's skip to Nearly Flawless. Go back to that one, that category. I'm going to put in this one. I'm going to put Kill Bill Volume 1 under the Nearly Flawless. Like I said, I like this one quite a bit more than the Volume 2. I thought the action was so much better. Just quite a bit better than I think the second one. But like I said, Uma Thurman, David Carradine, really great in this. So I had to put that under nearly flawless. As far as another one that goes under that list, I've always loved this his third movie as well. I love the soundtrack to this. Jackie Brown. This is a I thought really bold at the time. In 1997, Pam Grier, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert De Niro, Robert Forster, the late Robert Forster. I thought he was really great in this movie. He has a big time part in this movie, along with Pam Grier, and of course Samuel Jackson's really great in this too. So if you know, Samuel Jackson's done a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies, and he must really they must have really loved working together, because since he's been so many. But as far as get this to go up, I don't know. As far as also nearly flawless, here we go. I also have his last movie. I think is really great. As far as his newer movies, I thought Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a great movie. Released in 2019. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie. Obviously, it has anybody that saw Elvis this year, you would know Austin Butler was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Previously, he played the character Tex. He was part of the Manson family, and I thought he really noticeable in that movie, especially how it ends. But he was really great this year, and as Elvis, in my opinion. I think some people didn't like that movie so much, but they really like his performance in it. So Austin Butler, definitely a star now, I think. And finally, the last movie here, I kind of gave us away a little bit earlier, but the last movie under bold choices, I've got that, Inglourious Basterds. I thought this great. Christoph Waltz, really great in this. He won an Oscar for this movie, and won one for his character in Django Unchained. This movie was released in 2009. Brad Pitt's really great in this. Christoph Waltz, like I said, Michael Fassbender, and Diane Kruger, some of the main actors in the movie. Would really love this. Tarantino's, basically the first of the two movies where he took revisionist history, I guess, and kind of had fun, kind of a what if scenario with Inglourious Basterds and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Just kind of changed things up, and it's especially Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Just knowing how that story ends, how the real story ended, and how the movie was quite a bit different. That was a lot of fun. But it all started off with Inglourious Basterds. How just said, that didn't happen that way, but it was still kind of fun. And that movie's Inglourious Basterds is really violent. Extremely violent. Tarantino loves violence in his movies too, and there's more kind of a return to kind of like Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, and Kill Bill Volume 1, that ultra violence that Tarantino's so good at, along with his dialogue as well. But that's great. As far as let's see if I can go back to let's go back to me if I can. There you go. There it is. You notice I'm wearing glasses in this video. Normally, if you've noticed my the videos I've done in my car, obviously I don't wear glasses there. I think it's because natural light just is a lot easier for me to see, and the lighting that I have in my house just seems to really hurt my eyes quite a bit. But like I said in the comments, if you can just give me your ranking. My ranking's not necessarily fact. It's just what I really love. And please put a like on this video. It's the thumbs up banner, on the YouTube there. If you can put a thumbs up on the video, I really appreciate that. It would really help my channel out. And please consider subscribing as well. I'd love to have more people. I have 180 subscribers right now. That's fantastic. I'd love to get some likes and views on my birthday, August 15th. So really excited about that. And please, like I said, check this video out and let me know what you think, and you put in the comments as well. So that's all I got tonight. Please, everybody, have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world, and talk to you later. Bye.